Well, hello, sports fans. It's Larry Eater. I'm in San Jose, California. This is Athletic Chats 13 Epilogue, not Epilady, Epilogue. So the whole idea with the Athletic Chat is that Stuart Wire, who's in the intellectual capital of the world, Oxford, England, and I, Larry Eater, in San Jose, California. Sometimes I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. Sometimes I'm on another planet, but that's a different story. What we do is we meet once a week, 40 minutes via Zoom. Mike Deering of the Shoe Addicts, managing, presiding, putting it all together. And we try the athletics problems of the week. So this week we talked about the London Marathon. It's going to happen. 19.8 loops around St. James Park. This sounds really exciting, but they're having the event. Kudos to London for doing it. I'd sure like to find a way to get over there and see it, but I'm probably going to be like you guys and watching it on YouTube. 2, loads of Brits running this week. There are 10 athletes at the Nurmi meet tomorrow, and 13 in Monaco later this week. And love Monaco. It is a fantastic meet. The women's 1,000 is going to feature Gemma Reiki, Laura Muir, Raven Rogers. It's going to be, and the 2 amazing Ugandan women who medaled, one gold, 1 took 4th in the 800 meters in Doha. Okay, and then Jo Coates. Jo Coates is the CEO, Executive Director of British Athletics. She's been there for a few months, and we just did today I posted a 3-part series. She did a presser that she came up with and updated the media in the UK, 12 people, on what's going on in the UK. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I was wondering out loud why we don't see that in the US. Why doesn't Max put together something with 10 or 12 members of the media once every few months and give us updates? Because it should be nice to know what USATF is thinking about during the pandemic. And it's a little frustrating. So, not trying to be mean, just a gentle suggestion. And the season's beginning. We have 14 meets going, really starting this week and going through the end of October. So we'll have to see. I think most of them will happen. Monaco sounds really exciting. There's 8 people in the 1,000 meters, women's 1,000. It's going to be a fast race. Olympics. Not sure anything's going to happen in 2021. Not sure it's going to happen in 2022. I think we're just going to lose Tokyo. And the next thing we'll see is Paris. Paris will have his hands full, and the IOC is going to have to be pumping some money in, not only for pandemic security, but for traditional security, because the pandemic is showing some weaknesses in global security systems. 2024 will probably be the next Olympics. That's my mind. I don't think 2022 in China is going to happen either. I don't think most people will go. And I think that China begrudgingly is going to have to give up on that one. When will the marathons come back? 2023, 2024. When they have a vaccine, quickly. And in the U.S. right now, they're saying 55% of Americans won't even take the vaccine. So how do people expect the world to come back to normal? It's just not going to happen and go poof, everything's okay. It's just not going to happen. Doping in the pandemic. So people can cheat through anything. I remember the story of Tatiana Kazankina. She was a 1976 gold medalist in the 1500 and 800, and then in 80 she came back and won in the 1500. In about 1985, she went into the bathroom and a balloon full of urine bounced out of her duffel bag and onto the floor, spilling everywhere. She refused to have a test, and after that, they just banned her. Shit happens, and people will do everything. I mean, there's back at Rolling Stone magazine, you used to be able to buy clean urine, so it's still probably a good business. But people are going to cheat. People are going to cheat in everything. I think our testing, I think the AIU is doing really well. I do think WADA has a little too much politics with it, but I think it's the federations that are jerking it around, and the IOC is jerking it around. The IOC wants drugs just to go away, and it's not going to happen. And it's a battle. Media news, well, still can't go anywhere. I've tried to figure out how to get to Europe to see a couple of events, and I have to sit in some hotel for 14 days. And that's a bit of a challenge. I just had my COVID test come back, and I'm tested negative. And I am continuing to be careful, but got to watch this thing. So please, people, stay safe, isolate. Wearing a mask attack your masculinity does not make you less of a Republican or a Democrat. Wearing a mask means you care for other people and you hold some things besides yourself in high esteem, and that is being proud to be an American. In a normal year, 400 Americans, about 440, renounce their U.S. citizenship and go to another country. So far this year, 6,000 have. Is it about COVID? Is it about the current leadership? It's probably about a lot of things. But the majority of people are staying here, and they're proud to be Americans. And as the dear president said, wearing a mask is patriotic, so do it. If you can listen to him when he says whacked out stuff, why not listen to him when he suggests something that could really help people, help your fellow man and your family? So stay safe, isolate, wear a mask. If you're closer than 6 feet, anytime you're inside, wear a mask. Just don't play around. You don't want to get sick. It's not a good thing. And yes, I know people who have gotten sick. Unfortunately, I know people who have died. And I also know people who are trying to recover and feeling like crap. So it's not a hoax. It's not a sacred mystery. You know, COVID-19 has no conscience. It's not a Republican. It's not a Democrat. It just wants to multiply. And by being less than careful, we're allowing it to multiply. So that's the end of the epilogue and deep thoughts from Larry Eder on Athletics Chat 13. This is Larry Eder signing off. Thank you.